Mit YouTube, hello mindenkinek, ez itt a fiad Ronyász, és ezúttal megint egy MV2K22-es videóval jelentkezem. What's up YouTube, hi, it's your boy Ronyász, and this time I check in with an NBA 2K22 video again. Remélem, hogy élvezni fogjátok, legyünk is bele most rögtön. I hope you will enjoy this, let's get it started right now. Oké, tegnap Szent Patrik nap alkalmából kaptunk egy játékot, egy ingyenes játékost kód által adták nekünk, tehát lényegében beváltottunk egy kódot, és kaptunk érte egy Pat Burke nevű Power Forward játékost. Yesterday on St. Patrick's Day we got a free player who was given by a locker code. Basically we just wrote that locker code and we got that player code Pat Burke, power forward player. Csak hogy megmutassam, and just to show you, wait. Itt van. Ő az. So here it is. He is that free player that we got yesterday. Nem vagyok izgatott, de tudok valakit, aki igen, aki nagyon is örült neki. I am not excited because of this player, but I know someone who who was really glad to this player. Még azt is mondta a videójában, hogy ez a játékos volt az a játékos egy 3 pontos dobó center játékos volt, mielőtt még egyáltalán létezett volna ilyen. And he even told us that this player was a 3-point shooting center without any existed. I mean, before any 3-point shooter center existed. Amúgy a statjai, hát lényegében ez azok, amiatt én nem vagyok annyira oda. Oké, hogy tud 3-as dobni, de nem egy nagynak, az a 83-as blokk, 71-es lopás, az nem egy nagy szám. Védekezni nem nagyon tud. Okay, this guy can shoot threes, but that 83 block and 71 steal is not a big deal. He cannot defend really. Akárkit meg lehet kérdezni, tehát akárki más meg lehet kérdezni, hogy egy jó védelem meccseket tud nyerni. You can ask anyone else about this, that a good defense can win matches. Mert hiába tud a csapatod jól támadni, ha nem tud rendesen védekezni. Ha nem tud a csapatod védekezni, akkor a másik csapat túlpontozza a te pontodat, a te csapatodat. So, yeah, because it's worth that your team has good attacking. I mean, it's worth that if your team can score well, if your team cannot defend well, because in that case the other team might outscore your team, so no point. A csapatod nem tud védekezni, akkor az egészet megette a fene. If your team cannot, then it's worth nothing. Viszont nem tudtam megállni. Igaz, hogy egy nagy csomó gyors eladás volt, de szereztem egy jó játékost. De azt hiszem, hogy ez megérte ez az üzlet. De mondom, sok gyors eladás volt, hogy összeszedjem a hozzá szükséges MT-t, hogy meg tudja venni az aukciós házban. But I got myself a good player yesterday. But for this I made a lot of quick sell, but I think it worth because of this player. It was a good business. Yeah, I show you who is it. Ez a játékos egy Opal Dennis Rodman, aki nagyon jó védő, de támadni se utolsó. So this player is this Opal Dennis Rodman, who is really a good defender, but he's not last for attacking too. Jó, persze, én javítottam rajta a cipőjavítókkal, amit mindjárt láthatok is a statokban. És a cipője is egyébként jól néz ki, jól áll neki, itt a képen lehet látni. Egy Nike LeBron Zoom Generation cipőt adtam neki. And his shoe. Okay, so but I boosted this player with shoe boost. What you can see in the stats, in his stats soon. So yeah, but anyway, I give him a nice shoe too. I gave him a Nike LeBron Zoom Generation which fit him well. I think. Szóval itt láthatjátok a statjait, azt is, hogy mit javítottam, mert a zöld statok mutatják, hogy miket javítottam. Mindegyik statot gyémánt cipőjavítókkal javítottam, tehát csak 4-et levontok belőle és megkapjátok az eredeti statot. So here you can see here you can see his stats, and you can see which of his stats I boosted with shoe boost, and you can get the original stats by reduce it by 4, because I boosted all of those stats with the diamond shoe boost. Tehát a statok, amiket pedig javítottam, and the stats that are boosted are post fade 91-es, post fade 91, driving dunk 94-es, driving dunk 94, perimeter defense 99-es, perimeter defense 99, speed with ball 92-es, speed with ball 92, strength 99-es, strength 99. És tehát még egyszer, csak hogy megkapjátok az eredeti statokat, csak le kell vonni 4-et belőle. So just to get the original stats of those stats, you just reduce it by 4. És adtam neki egy Hall of Fame poster, tehát Hall of Fame posterizer jelvényt is, ami alapból nem volt neki. And I gave him a Hall of Fame posterizer badge, which he had not originally. Na igen, nagyon jó jelvényei vannak. Hall of Fame szinten is, meg arany szinten is. Okay, so he has really good badges on Hall of Fame quality and gold too. Hát ennyi elég is bemutatású. Most hát játszok egy meccset, remélem, hogy élvezni fogjátok. Okay, so it was enough for introduce. Now I play a match. I hope you will enjoy it. Jó szórakozást hozzá. Have fun. Okay. Oké, látom az ellenfelemnek is vannak jó játékosai. Okay, I see my opponent has my opponent has good players too.
The Ballers to start out. On the wing, DeRozan. Fires the three. The three from Morant. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Almost.
Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Out to DeRozan. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, watch out now, guys. When he's effective with that three-point shot, I really believe it adds to DeRozan's game. Makes him more effective on his drive.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And here's Morant after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Driving the lane. The offensive rebound. It's Robinson, top of the key. Gay, right side. Over Rodman. No problem on the jumper in close.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time off the floor.
How could it happen?
Launches a three. No good that time. So the Ballers take it the other way. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Gay. For three, Ingram. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Long Beach getting another chance here. Morant with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Jacks up a three. Castellano. Booker with no one around. Tries yet again. Now here's Morant. There's the three. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. Head to the line for three throws.
Already embracing his role as a leader on his team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And he sinks the second.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
For three, Ingram. Pass to Cunningham. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the Ballers decide to take their first time out here. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. Trailing by 2. Irving from long range. Kicks it out to Iverson. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Okay, so it's a
And an
3-point
eye for
battle.
an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Ooh!
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of
They
your
played,
own. Boom.
a másik
Pass to Robinson.
csapatból.
Portland moving the ball
Az
away.
a nice deal.
They grab their own miss. And here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Booker.
My player.
5 to shoot. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Now here's Iverson. Outside Irving. Pass to Griffin. Ingram with the steal. 3-pointer. And they get it back. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Ballers on D. Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. And stolen by Iverson. Jumps up. Here's Irving. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly
Almost.
efficient. Nothing
Mind
extra
them.
special there. Just effective.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland leads by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Mik ezek a laggok?
And it's been a
Ah,
pretty even
these
game
lags.
here after 1 quarter of play. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there. And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Middleton can't get it to go. Long Beach trails by 5.
And you think back to
Nem
that
értem.
2017 draft, scouts trying
Csak
to
full
poke
HD-ba
holes
játszom,
in
nem
Tatum's
UHD-ba,
game,
és mégis
but
laggol
really,
most nekem a
he just
játék.
needed a little time
Nem
to
értem
develop
én.
his skills
I
and
don't
get stronger.
get it. I played now only in
There's the
Full HD,
drive.
not UHD.
That
And
shot,
still
no
I
good.
get
Excellent D there
back,
from Allen.
lags like this.
And that one's good, Irving.
Don't get it.
Irving's got his second basket. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right
nem
now,
tudok ilyen lappok mellett
especially on
játszani.
the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Iverson left side. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And the Ballers with some changes. Portland leading by 4. It's Harden with the drive. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And here is Cousins. Harden outside. For 3. Middleton. Nice D from DeRozan. For 3. Booker. The shot. No good. And it's Portland the other way. For three, Middleton. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And again, the miss by Long Beach.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
From deep three-point range, Long Beach with the rebound. Mar DeRozan on the wing. Booker outside. Long Beach moving that ball around. To end the run. Kept alive. Pass to DeRozan. From downtown. The Ballers keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Mik ezek a lakok? Nem kellene egy ilyen lakoknak
And it's
lenni.
Morant missing.
I don't get what are
He
these
still
legs
hasn't made a single shot. No wonder.
that shouldn't be
The shot by Middleton. Wide open.
legs like
And
that.
the three ball is good. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Deep. Morant with another miss. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-6 run. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Morant with the steal. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Denied by Morant. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. From deep three-point range.
Az is gyanús különben, hogy leginkább akkor laggol a játék, mikor én támadok. And that's suspicious anyway, that mostly the game lagging when I offend.
And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The drive by Gay. Count that one. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for Portland.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
For the finish. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds to Portland.
Szép védelem. Nice defense.
Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Out of bounds, Portland's
Nem tudok ilyen lagok mellett játszani. I cannot play besides legs like these.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Portland. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Iverson outside to stop the run. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. Portland leading by 17.
Yo, watch Brandon.
Ingram with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Ballers now. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Allen. Robinson knocks it away.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Offensive rebound. Here is Cunningham. Booker with no one around. And another 3 for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Undultua
They
che
need to
lock
pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
These legs are awful.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
The shot by Wilkins. Long Beach getting another chance here. The 3 from Iverson. They get it back. To end the drought. A shot by Wilkins, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Booker outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the Ballers with some changes. And here are the Ballers now. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. Morant with it. Robinson picks him up. And they'll get another chance. DeRozan for 3. From deep. The long distance 3 is good. DeRozan's got 6.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Portland. The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And now Portland on the break. From deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Yao Ming.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And he's good on the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly
Nice.
right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Portland moving the ball around. Back to Ingram. 4 on the clock. Here's Gay. That one a little long.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And it's Ingram missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
For 3, Booker drops in the tray. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And so it's Kate. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Long Beach with the ball. Now Iverson. Here he goes. Pass to Tatum. Over Middleton. Kicks it out to Iverson. On the three off target.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Back to Harden. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Harden's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. The three from Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. And it's Harden with the ball for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, and another three for Portland.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
From deep, Iverson. And again, the miss by Long Beach.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Kicks it out to Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half. It's Wilkins with the drive. Over Harden. Wilkins can't get it to go. So it's Portland now. Abdul Rahim can't hit.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And here's Harden for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's the three. Allen with the rebound. Here's Wilkins. They get the rebound. Iverson outside. Allen right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Long Beach needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Ez különben tényleg eléggé gyanús, hogy legtöbbször akkor laggol, amikor én támadok. Ez nagyon érdekes. It's really suspicious that mostly it's lagging when I offend.
Here's Cunningham. Portland again.
Really interesting.
For three, Booker. Out to Morant. From outside the arc. Outside DeRozan. Takes a three. Hits it from downtown.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Cunningham. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Going inside. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. For three, Booker drains the three-pointer.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
On the wing, Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Long Beach on offense. Lets it go with the three. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Up and in on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for...
Nem tudom, mik voltak ezek a nagy laggok, de elég játszatlan volt a meccs. I don't know what were these lags, but it made the game clearly unplayable. Azért remélem, hogy élveztétek a játékomat, though I hope you enjoyed my game. Most elég sokat tölt. So it loaded quite a lot now. Now I'm curious about my settings, but I'm sure it's not on UHD. Most tényleg kíváncsi vagyok, de biztos vagyok benne, hogy nem UHD-ra van állítva. Nem, csak Full HD. No, it's just Full HD. Nem is értem, hogy miért voltak a laggok. And I don't understand why those lags were. Én most remélem, hogy élveztétek ezt a játékot. A legközelebbi alkalomig viszontlátásra. Sziasztok! I hope you enjoyed my game. Until next time, see ya.